Keynote Speaker, Shakia Rogers. So,
Ms. Rogers is a proud graduate of
Yes, that's my baby.
Whoa. She is a passionate person who uplifts and inspires young people. Straight out of San Francisco, she attended an HBCU. Ms. Rogers graduated from Texas Southern University, has a master's degree in communication and media studies, and a bachelor's degree in marketing. She currently works at Texas Southern University as an educational planner. She is an author and a motivational speaker. Please welcome Ms. Rogers to the stage.
Energy to that. I said, how's everyone feeling? Okay, everyone stand up to me real quick. It's only gonna be a little bit. Stand up to me real quick. We're gonna start with a call and response. Okay, repeat after me. I will make a difference. I will make a difference. One more time. Okay, y'all can sit down for me. I just needed y'all energy a little bit. Why am I here? I want to help build people up because I know what it feels like to be torn down. Now, before I get to sharing my story, I want to start off by reintroducing myself. My name is Shakia Rogers, and I was born and raised in Bayview, Hunters Point, San Francisco. All the way from Dallas last night from working just to be here with you today. So give it up for yourselves. So I currently live in Houston, Texas. I work at Texas Southern University as an educational planner. So what I do is go to different high schools and college fairs all across the country to recruit students to attend Texas Southern University. So let me see a show of hands. How many of you plan to go to college? That's all I love to see, yes. Education is important, students. I cannot stress it enough. Education is what got me out of the hood. Yeah, I didn't walk a straight path. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. I fought, failed, and fought again just to be where I am in life. All right. When I was your age, I was reckless. I used to smoke weed every single day. I didn't let a day go by without me smoking. I used to claim Harvard, and I used to hang out with people I had no business hanging out with. But those were the people in my environment. So those were my people. Those were my people, but I didn't feel like I belonged. I was an honor roll student and went to church my whole life. So what am I doing hanging out with them? It makes no sense, right? My mom used to force me to go to honor roll assemblies. I would go, but after I leave, I go right back to the hood, go smoke with my friends. It was just a lifestyle. That's all I wanted to do. I was smart, well educated, but I didn't have the right sense at the time. So I learned that the people that I was hanging with, their parents weren't caring for them the way mine was. It caused me to treat my mom differently and not treat her in the way that she raised me because I wanted to be on my own. I wanted to fit in. And I didn't realize that the people who I was hanging around, they wanted what I had. They wanted what I had. Their parents were kicking them out of the house, giving up on them. And because of this, their behavior started getting worse. It was no longer fun even hanging out with them. They was all going to jail. They were fighting a lot. And two of my homies got shot and killed before they turned 21. That's when I knew the streets is not safe. The streets is not for me. I was going down this dark path until I got that wake-up call from God. I got that wake-up call, y'all. And what he told me is, you are heading in the wrong direction. This is not the way that I am leading you. I have plans to give you a hope in the future. You can no longer behave in the way you've been behaving. I was moving too fast and I wasn't preparing for my future. And that's all because I didn't see one. I didn't see too many people who looked like me make it out of the hood. So I didn't have too many people to look up to, too many people that I was inspired by. So I went to Mission High School. Proud bear alum. And I don't know if any of y'all know Miss Jordan. But y'all know she is no joke. All she want to do is talk about college. I didn't want to talk about college. I didn't have the patience for that. I just wanted to run up down the hallways, be high with my friends, be chilling. That's all I wanted to do. I'm going to be real with y'all. We can be real with each other. Y'all my family. So that's all I wanted to do. So she used to call my teachers, get me out of class. And guess what she wanted to talk about? Exactly. So one time I went to her office, she told me that it was me and one other student, we were the only 2 African Americans who were eligible for the Gates Millennium Scholarship. And at the time I had a 3.3 GPA. But you wouldn't know that because of how I behaved. But I had a 3.3 GPA. And I think at the time you needed a 3.1 or a 3.2 for the scholarship. 3.2. So I just made it. So if anyone knows about the Gates Millennium Scholarship, it is a scholarship that helps pay all of your tuition while you're in college for all the years that you're there. So say after you get your bachelor's degree, you want to get your master's, your PhD, they pay for that too. When I went to her office and she put the scholarship in front of me, it was like a little booklet. I am not about to fill this out. I'm sorry. This is too much, too long, and I don't have the patience. I need to go back to class, Ms. Jordan. So I kept telling her I'm going to get to it. I kept procrastinating. I ended up missing out on an opportunity. Right. Oh, that's one regret that I have to this day. I missed out on that opportunity. All because of my actions. So I tell you this to say, plan for your future now. Don't be like me. You think you gonna get it. I told her, I don't need to apply to any of these colleges. I just wanna go to Clark. They gonna accept me. Look at my GPA. Too cocky, right? Too cocky. That wasn't the way to be. So I went to a college fair with her. And I got admitted to a few colleges on the spot. And Texas Southern University is the one I chose. I dreamed of going to an HBCU, an historically black college, to be around people who look like me, who are motivated and inspired to be more than what society labels us. When I went there, it was a huge culture shock. So when I got there, I'm trying to find a BSU program. So I'm like, y'all have any black student organizations, black student union organizations? It's like, what's that? So I had to realize I'm going to all of these college fairs in California, and they have BSU programs to keep all of the black students together at these predominantly white institutions.
Talk to them.
But I'm at an institution where everybody is black. We don't need to have a segregated organization to keep us together, because we are all together. It was so beautiful. I learned so much about myself, about my culture. And even though I went out there and I was still rough around the edges, but once my environment changed, my mindset changed. I don't think y'all heard me. I said once my environment changed, my mindset changed. I started growing and evolving into a young lady. I was no longer this hood girl, but I was just a hood girl out there just trying to break generational curses. There was nobody in my family who ever went to college. So I had pressure on me. I had to get it. I was out in Texas by myself. Yeah, I have family around, but family only there, you know, your immediate family is the ones that's gonna always be there for you. When you don't really know the family out there like that, they're not gonna really be there for you how you want to, but it was no problem. I still did what I had to do when I was there. I still did everything that I had to do. So I graduated. I got my bachelor's degree. I got it in marketing.
What year?
2015, I got my bachelor's degree. So after I got my bachelor's degree, I felt like there were still some things that I can pick back up on, thinking I can handle them. To make a long story short, I started smoking weed again. Ended up coming across some bad weed. I ended up in a psychiatric hospital. I was in there, yep. It was the worst experience I've ever experienced in my whole life. They said they found K2 in my system, which is a lace weed. I don't know where it came from, how it got in my system. I don't know, even remember who I was smoking with to know who put this weed in my system. You have to be careful. If you guys are individuals that intake marijuana, watch who you smoke with, watch who you roll up with, make sure you watch everything. Because clearly I couldn't handle it. I couldn't do it. So I was out of my mind, out of my body. I didn't remember who I was, what my name was. My mom flew all the way from California just to be by my side. And I had so many people praying for my recovery. So many people. When I got out of the hospital, I came back to California. My mom was scared for me to go back to Texas because she couldn't watch over me. But at the time, y'all, I had so much good things going for myself. I was feeling myself. I was in grad school and I only had one more year left. And I had just started being one of the assistant coaches of the world-renowned Texas Southern University debate team. And a couple months before I went to the hospital, I went to Peru, Lima, Peru, in South America. So we are international winners. So if you guys ever seen The Great Debaters, I don't know if you have, but our coach, our head coach, they did that movie based on him. Denzel Washington and his crew came to our school to do a workshop with our coach. And his name is Dr. Thomas F. Freeman, and he just turned 100 years old today, and he's still alive. He comes to work every day, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Him and his wife is alive. His wife is 99. So yes, that is goals right there. That is goals. However, when I went to California, I went back to Texas. I had to. My mom didn't want me to go, but I told her I had to. My bachelor's degree was for my mom, but my master's was for me. So I had to go get it. Thank you. I had to go get it. So I went back to TSU. I got my master's degree in professional communication and digital media. And in my last semester, I received a 4.0 GPA. I ain't never received a 4.0 before. I was juiced. And toward the beginning of this year, I self-published my first poetry book titled Reveal. So Reveal is just a collection of poems about emotional roller coaster we as women just go through on a daily basis. And I wanted to be a voice for women out there because oftentimes we are told to be seen and not heard. They want to silence us. But I have something to say. I have something to say, and I want to help others be inspired to get their voices out, to get their stories out, to get their testimonies out. So I say all of this, young people, to say, continue to strive for greatness. Do not allow the wrong crowds or drama to interfere with what you have going on. You are somebody, you will be somebody, and the only thing I want for you all is to win. So today, I'm going to give win a new meaning. So, the W is for working hard. Everybody say working hard. Working hard. You have to get it. You can't expect it to come to you easily. You have to work for it. The I is for moving with integrity. Everybody say moving with integrity. Moving with integrity. Integrity is honesty. Honesty shows that you have great character. You must possess honesty. That's right. The N is for networking. Everybody say networking. Networking. You have to talk and engage with people. You never know what opportunities you may land. Networking is important. Networking can get you from having one of the best jobs to not having one so best job. You can get a job before somebody that's smarter than you get the job just because of who you know. I got my job because of who I know. The president came with us to Germany last year at a school, and I was like, hey, president, need a job, I'm about to graduate. He was like, oh, email them right now and tell them you with me. I got an interview as soon as I got back from Germany. I got hired right before I graduated. And lastly, the people you need around you are people who are smarter than you, a mentor, and those who share the same passions and interests as you as well. So also, I'm hosting 2 workshops today. The title of my workshop is Becoming the Best Version of Yourself. I hope to see some of you there. I thank you all so much for having me. I love each of you, and there is nothing you can do about it.
How y'all feel? Good. Was this good knowledge? Yeah. What school did she graduate from? Yeah. You say it like this, Mission. Okay. Only reason why is I graduated from Mission. So that's it. That's all I want to say about Mission.
And Carver. And she went to Carver too.
Carver. I'm not going to wait Carver. The reason why I say Mission like that is because the seniors, you'll see my story. When people hear that I graduated from Mission, they're like, you did? Yeah, I did. It was heck of us. You want to see the picture? But the picture y'all have in the hallway ain't the real picture. Senior ditch day, don't ditch. Take that picture. So Mr. Guthers had the real picture, and it's full of us. Moving on, because I got to get y'all in y'all.